Hey guys, this is Nick Bratton with Bratton Sports Performance. So today I'm going to talk to you guys about one of our form running drills, or a form running drill that we use as we go through our acceleration work. We call it an A run to an acceleration. And so basically what we're going to do is we're going to take our A run, which we normally use for our form running mechanics, and we're going to use it in our acceleration. Now the reason why we do this is because that A run mimics the position we want to be in as we're going through our acceleration. So think about a wall sprint. When we're in that wall sprint position, we're leaned forward, we're driving our knees up and our feet straight back. So our shins are moving in almost like a piston-like fashion. Well, our A run is something similar. We want to do the same thing when we get into our acceleration, but sometimes our athletes struggle to understand that concept. So what we'll do is we'll have them go through an A run for 5 to 10 yards. Then at a certain point, we'll have them transition into the acceleration by just leaning into that movement. Now, one of the areas where they tend to struggle with this is if they try to make that transition too quickly. And I'm going to go through it here in a second, but what we're looking for is when we go from the A run into the acceleration, we do it over a period of steps. Now, if you're not familiar with an A run, all we're doing here is we're basically just driving that knee up into a stride position, the foot is underneath the thigh, the toe is pulled up, and I'm going through a quick transition from one side to the other. So if I'm just going through an A run in place, I'm starting here, just like an old school high knees. So I'll give you an example here. I'm going to go through a 5-yard A run into a 5-yard acceleration. So again, I'll start out in that A run first, just looking for that tall position. Then as I get to the line, I'm going to start to transition into that acceleration. So again, we're using this movement just to get our athletes to recognize that position, how they make that transition. So as you go through this, use that A run for a longer distance, 10, 15 yards, get them used to the position, then have them transition to that acceleration and use that video analysis. Show them exactly what they look like in the A run, what they look like in the acceleration. There shouldn't be much of a change, whether it's the rhythm of their steps, the distance that they're traveling with it. Help them to see what we are looking for. Again, like everything else, if you guys have any questions on anything, please feel free to reach out. Thanks.